Dengan izin Yang Arif, selamat sejahtera dan selamat pagi. Prosiding pendengaran penerimaan masuk Peguam Bela dan Peguam Cara Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya pada hari ini, Jumaat, 25 Mac 2022, dijalankan secara sidang video Zoom di atas persetujuan semua pihak berikutan Pelan Pemulihan Negara PPN Fasa 4. Hakim yang bersidang pada hari ini adalah Yang Arif, Dato Ahmad Kamal bin Muhammad Shahid, Hakim Mahkamah Tinggi Bahagian Kuasa-Kuasa Khas 1. Seterusnya, Mahkamah ingin mengingatkan semua pihak agar kekal di kedudukan masing-masing dan tidak menutup video walaupun setelah selesai giliran. Diminta kerjasama tuan-puan agar tidak melayari live streaming di YouTube berdekatan tuan-puan di dalam bilik yang sama.
The petitioner would like to thank her pupil master, Datuk Wira Muhammad Hafarizam Harun, who has been a mentor to the petitioner. The petitioner truly appreciates being able to work directly with her master. The petitioner would like to thank her pupil master, Datuk Wira Muhammad Hafarizam Harun, who has been a mentor to the petitioner. The petitioner truly appreciates being able to work directly to the petitioner. My Lord, further, the petitioner is grateful to Tan Sri Zulkifli Ahmad Makinuddin, the ex-president of the Court of Appeal, for extending his wisdom and extensive knowledge to the petitioner, especially in the areas of competition law, torts, leave application, and many others. The petitioner would also like to thank Datuk Wan Azmi, all lawyers and staff in Ms. Hafarizam Wan and Aisha Mubarak for guiding her in this fulfilling legal journey. On this note, the petitioner sincerely thank Ms. Sarika Roslina for giving her an excellent guidance. The petitioner will always remember how Ms. Sarika corrected every single work that petitioner had submitted and how she would brainstorm various legal point of views with the petitioner. Without her, the petitioner would not be well guided as how she stood now. The petitioner would like to thank her friends Hanan, Najib, Najiha, Sharina, Asri, Yana, Ira, Shuhada, Masura, Sabrina, Ina, Aisha, Ada, Ranis, Dania, Amira, and the whole of Class C of always being there for her to make tough times more bearable. The petitioner is also grateful to her chambermaids Nix, Oscar, Selva and Atika for making her experience at the law firm a memorable one. The petitioner guided not only smart colleague but friends who the petitioner holds dearly to the heart. Lastly, the petitioner would like to thank Dato Muhammad Riza, her mover. They're supposed to be move her today, who has kindly agreed to take this time out. Okay. Or the Young Arif, I therefore submit that the petitioner is a fit and proper person to be admitted and enrolled as an advocate and solicitor of this honourable court. I believe all the petitioner papers are in order and would respectfully request that the learned friends from Attorney General Chambers, the Bar Council and the Kuala Lumpur Bar Committee to confirm that they have no objection to this petition. Oleh yang demikian, Yang Arif, saya dengan rendah diri ingin memohon supaya Pempetisyen Siti Nabila binti Tahir Mahmud diterima masuk dan didaftarkan sebagai seorang Peguam Bela dan Peguam Cara Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya.
Tiada bantahan, Yang Arif?
Yang Arif, Majlis Peguam Malaysia tiada bantahan.
Yang Arif, Jawatan Kuasa Peguam Kuala Lumpur tidak ada bantahan.
Okey. Terima kasih Yang Arif. Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya memohon kebenaran daripada mahkamah untuk Pempetisyen menjubahkan dirinya sendiri.
Buat masa ni saya belum boleh bagi kebenaran lagi sebab Pempetisyen belum diterima masuk sebagai Peguam Bela dan Peguam Cara. Hanya selepas diterima masuk baru saya boleh bagi kebenaran.
Okey, maaf.
dengan kuasa yang diberikan kepada saya di bawah Akta Profession Undang-Undang 1976, Mahkamah dengan ini menerima masuk Siti Nabila binti Tahir Mahmud untuk didaftarkan sebagai Peguam Bela dan Peguam Cara Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya. Sekarang saya benarkan Cik Siti Nabila untuk menyarungkan jubahnya sendiri. Dipersilakan.
Terima kasih Yang Arif.
Ya, sama-sama.
Terima kasih Yang Arif.
Ya, sama-sama.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, petisyen kedua WA 18-226-03-2021. P2, sila perkenalkan diri dahulu.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, nama saya Chan Wailing, Pempetisyen kedua.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya Hendul Muhammad. Saya hadir bagi mewakili Pempetisyen kedua, Chan Wailing. Yang Arif, rakan-rakan saya bijaksana yang hadir bagi Yang Berhormat Peguam Negara, Majlis Peguam Malaysia dan Jawatan Kuasa Peguam Kuala Lumpur adalah seperti yang telah diperkenalkan pada awal tadi. Saya mohon izin untuk memperkenalkan Pempetisyen Yang Arif dan meneruskan dalam bahasa Inggeris.
Ya, sila teruskan.
I'm obliged. My Lord, your humble petitioner, Chan Wailing, was born on the 22nd November 1995 in Ipoh, Perak, and is the younger of two children of Mr. Chan Van Tong and Madam Poon Choi Peng. She attended school in her hometown, the Ave Maria Convent, both for primary and secondary. Then completed her SPM the year 2012, then proceeded to do her pre-university course at SMK Methodist ACS Ipoh before reading law at the University of Malaya. In December 2020, was awarded the degree Bachelor of Laws with Honours by the University of Malaya. On the 1st of March 2021, your petitioner commenced pupillage. First of my learned friend, Mr. Chai Woon Chu, in the firm of Messrs. Michael Chai and Co. There, there your petitioner considered herself fortunate to have had the opportunity to be involved in the broad area of law, general litigation, conveyancing practices, and intellectual property. Such exposure, she realized, broadened her understanding of the area of practice of law and effectively shaped her direction both in her life and her desired legal practice area. She would like to extend her thanks, deep thanks to her pupil master, Mr. Michael Chai Woon Chu, for his kindness, his patience, his guidance, his care and concern throughout her journey of pupillage. Mr. Michael Chai's willingness to share his knowledge and experience has been instrumental in assisting the petitioner to identify the need to distinguish legal practice from the legal academia and to transform, as soon as possible, from an academic mindset to lawyering thinking. The fact that your petitioner, my Lord, had also done some internship and part-time work at law firm and even at the Kuala Lumpur Royal Police Headquarters while she had been a student, it helped your petitioner to adjust to the practical aspect of the law. On a personal note, my Lord, this day is auspicious, the first to venture to the law from the family. She wishes to take this opportunity to first and foremost to give thanks to God for journeying with her throughout her life. She would like especially to take this opportunity to express her deepest love and gratitude to her mother, Madam Poon Oil Peng, who had always given her unconditional love and support, all of which contributed to achieving what she has today. Your petitioner is blessed to have her the mother that she understands and supports her throughout periods of privilege, and even before that, which your petitioner never found to be easy but challenging. Also wishes to extend her thanks to the family. She also wishes to extend her thanks to all the legal clerks and the pupil mates, the firm of Messrs. Michael Chai and Co. for all the advice and guidance given and for helping her understand also. Of course, she wishes to thank her friends. She's named them Howdy, Shu Kwan, Isabella, Yin and Chidoen, who have been supported throughout the preparation. This, all that she has achieved, the people who have her. Yang ada saya percaya Pempetisyen adalah seorang yang layak untuk masuk sebagai Peguam Bela, Peguam Cara, Mahkamah Tinggi Kuala Lumpur. Dipastikan bahawa semua surat cara dalam petisyen ini adalah lengkap, betul dan sempurna, tiada batasan dari pihak Peguam Negara, Majlis Peguam Malaysia, Kuasa-Kuasa Peguam. Justru yang ada dengan penuh hormat dan saya memohon kepada Mahkamah yang mulia ini untuk menerima masuk dan mendaftaraikan Chan Y Ling sebagai Peguam Bela Peguam Cara Mahkamah. Mohon diperkenalkan.
Tiada bantahan ya Arif.
Arif, Majlis Peguam Malaysia tiada bantahan.
Yang Arif, Jawatan Kuasa Peguam Kuala Lumpur tidak ada bantahan.
Dengan kuasa yang diberikan kepada saya di bawah Akta Profesyen Undang-Undang 1976, Mahkamah dengan ini menerima masuk Chan Y Ling untuk didaftarkan sebagai Peguam Bela dan Peguam Cara Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya.
Terima kasih atas keputusan Yang Arif. Saya mohon izin bagi Pempetisyen dibenarkan menyalurkan jubah.
Ya, dipersilakan.
Terima kasih Yang Arif.
Sama-sama.
Terima kasih Yang Arif.
Sama-sama.
Yang Arif, saya mohon maaf. Saya mohon izin untuk meninggalkan mahkamah disebabkan yang sangat penting yang tadi last minute. Saya mohon maaf pada Yang Arif. Saya meninggalkan mahkamah sebelum tamat. Boleh saya mohon izin meninggalkan mahkamah. Terima kasih.
Ya, saya ambil maklum. Silakan saya benarkan.
Terima kasih ya.
Ya, sama-sama.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, petisyen ketiga WA 18-375-03 2021. P3, sila perkenalkan diri dahulu.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, nama saya Eng Hui Wen, Pempetisyen ketiga.
Silakan M3.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, nama saya Syed Ismail Putra bin Sebab Fuad, saya mewakili Pempetisyen ketiga. Rakan-rakan bijaksana saya daripada Jabatan Peguam Negara, Majlis Peguam Malaysia dan Jawatan Kuasa Peguam Kuala Lumpur seperti yang diperkenalkan sebentar tadi Arif. Dengan izin Arif, saya mohon untuk meneruskan pujaan ini dalam bahasa Inggeris.
Ya, sila teruskan. Yes.
Much obliged, Yang Arif. My Lord, first and foremost, I would like to introduce the petitioner, Ng Q Wen, who is standing in front of your Lordship for a petition to be admitted as an advocate and solicitor of High Court of Malaya today. Petitioner was born on the 1st of March 1997 in Kuala Lumpur to the loving couple of Mr. Ng Yok Fu and Madam Lim Buat Moy. The petitioner is the youngest child in the family, where the petitioner has an elder brother who is 4 years older than him. Like most of the standard families, my God, since young, the petitioner's academic has been strictly guided and led by her mother. Petitioner received a secondary education at Chung Hua Independent High School, Kuala Lumpur, and it was at this stage her mother began to gradually let go of her strict guidance, most likely believing that the petitioner was able to stand on her own. Unfortunately, it was during this period where the petitioner's introverted personality had turned inside out, which had caused her academic grades to take a hit. Upon completion of her secondary education, petitioner realized that science is not a strong suit and decided to give up a childhood dream to become a veterinarian. The petitioner then shifted from science stream to the art stream during a period where she was doing her A-level at the Methodist College Kuala Lumpur, whereby law was one of the subjects. Confirming her interest and passion in law, the petitioner then decided to pursue a degree in law at University of West of England, Bristol, where she graduated in 2019 with the first class honours. I was informed by the petitioner that she still remembers vividly father sharing his joy and happiness by telling the petitioner these exact words, and I quote, my Lord, "Dear daughter, thanks for fulfilling my dream." Thereafter, the petitioner pursued a bar professional training course at PPP Whitehall, Leeds. It is there the petitioner managed to pass the BPPC examination with a grade of very competent. During the time of waiting for the call to the bar, the petitioner, recognizing the needs and benefits of legal work practical experience for commencing her pupillage, had done a 2-month legal attachment to Messrs. Wong Wei Fan and Co. Petitioner then called to the Bar of England and Wales at the Honourable Society of the Middle Temple, which, my Lord, is exactly a year ago on this very exact date. Thereafter, making this date, 25th of March, a very special day for the petitioner. Thereafter, the petitioner was fortunate enough to be offered to commence her pupillage in the very same firm that she did her legal attachment, which is Messrs. Wong Wei Fan and Co. Petitioner underwent her pupillage under the guidance and supervision of Mr. Wong Wei Fan. Petitioner would very much like to thank her pupil master for taking the petitioner as his first pupil in the firm. I was told by the petitioner that throughout the 9 months of pupillage, thanks to the exposure that the firm has provided to the petitioner has grown tremendously, not just as a lawyer or a pupil, but as a person as well. Throughout the 9 months of her pupillage, the petitioner has learned how to deal with clients, how to draft court papers, as well as now being able to stand on her own in the legal industry. My Lord, the petitioner wishes to express the utmost gratitude to her pupil master, Mr. Wong, as well as her mentor, Mr. Justin Fawn, for their unconditional and unwavering support, guidance, and leadership throughout the duration of her pupillage. The petitioner also wishes to thank her past colleagues in the firm who have always at all times provided support and assistance in various ways and manners. Next, the petitioner wishes to thank her close friend, Jeannie Jia, Hu Yi, Hao Yu, Hei Yi, Yvonne, Yu Hung, Sean, Darby, and Sue Ann, as well as many others, for always tolerating with the petitioner antic, as well as sharing a close bond even till today. Petitioner also wishes to express her deepest gratitude to Wei Yang, Nicole, and Yang Yi, who have been there with the petitioner since day one without which the petitioner will not be able to persevere throughout her studies and privilege. The petitioner is forever thankful for their constant support and encouragement. To the petitioner's siblings, namely Wejat and Carol, as well as her relative, the petitioner would like to thank them for their presence and support throughout all the years and for the experiences that they shared together, which has taught the petitioner the meaning of experiencing joy, love, fun, and support. Finally, and most importantly, my Lord, the petitioner wishes to express a heartfelt gratitude to the parents for their continuous support, sacrifice, dedication, love, and understanding, which has all led to where the petitioner is now today. My Lord, I believe that the petitioner is a fit and proper person to be admitted and enrolled as an advocate and solicitor of the High Court of Malaya. I also believe that the course papers for this application, for this petition, are all in order, and that my learned friends from the AG Chambers, the Bar Council, and the KL Bar Committee have no objection to this petition. With that, Yang Arif, saya dengan rendah diri memohon agar Eng Hiu Wen diterima masuk dan didaftaraikan sebagai Peguam Bela dan Peguam Cara Mahkamah Tinggi Kuala.
Tiada bantahan, ya Arif?
Yang Arif, Majlis Peguam Malaysia tiada bantahan.
Yang Arif, Jawatankuasa Peguam Kuala Lumpur tidak ada bantahan.
Dengan kuasa yang diberikan kepada saya di bawah Akta Profession Undang-Undang 1976, Mahkamah dengan ini menerima masuk Eng Hui Wen untuk didaftarkan sebagai Peguam Bela dan Peguam Cara Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya.
Terima kasih, Ya Arif. Saya pohon kebenaran agar Pempetisyen dibenarkan untuk menjubahkan dirinya sendiri.
Ya, dipersilakan.
Terima kasih, Ya Arif.
Ya, sama-sama.
Terima kasih, Yang Arif.
Ya, sama-sama.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, petisyen keempat WA 1841904/2021 P4, sila perkenalkan diri dahulu.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya Abdul Rahman bin Zakaria, Pempetisyen keempat.
Silakan M4.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya Elia bagi pihak Pempetisyen. Rakan-rakan terpelajar saya adalah seperti yang telah diperkenalkan sebelum ini kepada Yang Arif. Yang Arif, saya mohon keizinan untuk meneruskan ucapan saya dalam bahasa Inggeris.
Ya, diizinkan, sila teruskan.
Terima kasih Yang Arif. The petitioner Abdul Rahman bin Zakaria was born in Kuala Lumpur, and he is the eldest son of Encik Zakaria bin Osman and Arwah Puan Rosida binti Abdullah. The petitioner commenced his early education at LKTP Kota Gelanggi 2, Pahang, before continuing his secondary education and foundation studies at SBP Integrasi Temerloh and Center for Foundation Studies at the International Islamic University, Malaysia, respectively. Upon completion of his foundation studies, the petitioner had set his mind on becoming a lawyer, as he is of the view that lawyers are in a unique position to help others, be it individuals, groups, organizations, etc., with their legal issues in furtherance of the public good. Young Arif, I can't say that I myself had such similar motivations when I was his age. I reckon most of us chose to read law because we were bad at mathematics. With the noble intention to assist others, Young Arif, the petitioner thus went on to read law at International Islamic University, Malaysia, where he graduated with first-class honours in 2021. The petitioner sincerely appreciates and is most grateful to his lecturers for playing a crucial role in moulding and preparing him for his budding career in law. It is the petitioner's belief that in order to be a good lawyer, merely being a first-class student, although it helps, is not enough. A good lawyer must first have good knowledge of the law and the confidence to express and articulate that knowledge. As such, in order to build up his communication skills, the petitioner participated in various public speaking and debating competitions since his tertiary foundation studies, such as the Debat Suruhanjaya Komunikasi Multimedia Malaysia 2019, where the petitioner's team came first place, beating about 40 other teams from other universities throughout Malaysia. Ever the high achiever, the petitioner was also champion in the Debat Terbuka Astar tahun 2020 organised by the University of Malaya, where over 50 other teams also participated. The petitioner commenced his pupillage at Zul Rafiq and Partners under the tutelage of not just one but just my learned friends Puan Ainal Marlinda binti Muhammad Said and Miss Fiong Mei Ling. Throughout his 9 months of pupillage, the petitioner has learnt a lot and aspires to be an excellent, skillful and successful lawyer, just like his 2 pupil masters. On this day, the petitioner wishes to take the opportunity to express his gratitude to his parents, his siblings, for their endless support and encouragement, without which he would not have been able to achieve any of the milestones in his life. The petitioner would like to thank his pupil masters, Puan Ainal Marlinda and Miss Mei Ling, his immediate superior, Encik Ahmad Kushri bin Abdul Majid, for providing him with countless opportunities and guidance throughout his pupillage, and for enabling him to see the great art of advocacy, persuasion, drafting, and negotiations from them in the corporate real estate practice. The petitioner would also like to specially thank his colleagues at Zul Rafiq and Partners, especially the corporate real estate team, his friends, his lecturers, his relatives, and finally each and every person who supported him throughout his journey, whether directly or indirectly. Yang Arif, I'm pleased to share that the petitioner was offered a position in the corporate real estate practice group at Zul Rafiq and Partners following the completion of his pupillage, wherein the petitioner is enthusiastically looking forward to begin his new journey as a legal associate. Yang Arif, saya sesungguhnya percaya bahawa semua surat cara adalah teratur dan Pempetisyen adalah seorang yang berkelayakan menurut Akta Profesyen Undang-Undang 1976. Saya juga percaya bahawa tiada terdapat bantahan daripada rakan-rakan terpelajar saya yang mewakili badan-badan yang berkenaan. Oleh itu, Yang Arif, saya dengan rendah diri mohon suatu perintah agar Pempetisyen Abdul Rahman bin Zakaria dapat diterima masuk dan didaftaraikan sebagai seorang Peguam Bela dan Peguam Cara Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya.
Ada bantahannya, Arif?
Majlis Peguam Malaysia tiada bantahan, ya Arif.
Jawatan Kuasa Peguam Kuala Lumpur tidak ada bantahan, Yang Arif.
Dengan kuasa yang diberikan kepada saya di bawah Akta Profesyen Undang-Undang 1976, Mahkamah dengan ini menerima masuk Abdul Rahman bin Zakaria untuk didaftarkan sebagai Peguam Bela dan Peguam Cara Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya.
Terima kasih Yang Arif. Saya mohon izin Yang Arif agar Pempetisyen dapat memakai jubahnya sendiri, Yang Arif.
Ya, dipersilakan.
Terima kasih Yang Arif.
Sama.
Terima kasih Yang Arif.
Ya, sama-sama.
Yang 4 boleh duduk. Dengan izin Yang Arif, petisyen kelima WA 18-520-04-2021 P5, sila perkenalkan diri dahulu.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya Cewayan, Pempetisyen kelima.
Silakan M5.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya Roger Tang Komi mewakili Pempetisyen Cewayan pada hari ini. Rakan-rakan bijaksana saya yang masing-masing mewakili yang berbahagia, Peguam Negara Malaysia, Majlis Peguam Malaysia dan Jawatan Kuasa Peguam Kuala Lumpur telah pun diperkenalkan awal tadi. Dengan izin Yang Arif, jika saya boleh memohon kebenaran Yang Arif untuk meneruskan ujian saya dalam bahasa Inggeris.
Ya, dibenarkan. Sila teruskan.
Much obliged, my Lord. May I introduce your humble petitioner, J. Wei Yen. The petitioner was born in the state of Pahang on the 11th February 1996. She is the second child of Mr. Che Chung Kwang and Madam Chan Pek Heng and has two brothers. The petitioner had her early education in Sekolah Jenis Kebangsaan Cina, Kaiman Pagi, before continuing her secondary education in Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Katolik in Pentong, Pahang. After completing her pre-university studies in STPM in 2015, the petitioner attended the National University of Malaysia, UKM, and obtained her law degree. The petitioner graduated with a second-class honours upper division in 2021. The petitioner then commenced her pupillage at Mrs. Kairizan Teo and Noriati under the tutelage of Mr. Darren Teo Wei Hong. The petitioner would first and foremost like to take this opportunity to record her utmost gratitude and appreciation to her parents and the Che family, especially her father, for his unconditional love, encouragement, and financial support. Without this, she would not have been able to stand here proudly to be admitted to the Malaysian bar. No word can express how thankful the petitioner is to them for being her pillar of strength throughout her life, supporting her with love, kindness, and for the significant sacrifices that they have made that nurtured the petitioner into a person she is today. Secondly, the petitioner would like to thank her pupil master, Mr. Darren Teo Wei Hong, as well as the partners of Mrs. Kairizan Teo and Nurati for the opportunities given during her 9-month pupillage period. The petitioner would also like to express appreciation and gratitude to Puan Nurul Haning binti Hassan and Miss Priscilla for all their guidance and invaluable advice. The petitioner would also like to thank her pupil mates and the legal clerks at the firm for their compassion, kindness, and assistance during her pupillage. And my Lord, obviously, I omitted that part, thanking the mover. The petitioner would also like to express her gratitude to her close friends, Yiling, Hui Keng, Po Cheng, and university mates for their constant support and guidance. The quote, "Life is not about waiting for the storm to pass. It is about learning to dance in the rain." The petitioner knows that the legal profession is a challenging one. However, the petitioner believes that by staying humble and hustling hard, and with the support of her learned friends, her legal career will be a successful and rewarding one. My Lord, I believe the petitioner is a fit and proper person to be admitted and enrolled as an advocate and solicitor of this honorable court. I believe that all the petitioner's papers are in order and that my learned friends from the Attorney General Chambers, the Bar Council and the Kuala Lumpur Bar Committee have no objection to this motion.
Ada bantahan Yang Arif?
Ada bantahan Yang Arif?
Jawatankuasa Peguam Kuala Lumpur tidak ada bantahan Yang Arif.
Dengan demikian Yang Arif, saya memohon supaya Pempetisyen C. Wei Yan diterima masuk dan didaftar sebagai Peguam Bela dan Peguam Cara Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya.
Dengan kuasa yang diberikan kepada saya di bawah Akta Profesyen Undang-Undang 1976, Mahkamah dengan ini menerima masuk C. Wei Yan untuk didaftarkan sebagai Peguam Bela dan Peguam Cara Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya.
Much obliged, my lord. Dengan segala izin Yang Arif, saya memohon untuk Pempetisyen menyarungkan cubahnya sendiri.
Ya, dipersilakan.
Terima kasih Yang Arif.
Ya, sama-sama.
Terima kasih Yang Arif.
Sama-sama.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, petisyen ke-6 WA 1853704/2021. P6, sila perkenalkan diri dahulu.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, nama saya Kuan Kelly, petisyen ke-6.
Silakan M6.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya Teh Syejin hadir bagi pihak pempetisyen Kuan Kelly pada hari ini. Rakan-rakan bijaksana saya yang masing-masing mewakili yang berbahagian Peguam Negara Malaysia, Majlis Peguam Malaysia dan Jawatan Kuasa Peguam Kuala Lumpur yang telah pun diperkenalkan awal tadi. Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya ingin memohon kebenaran Yang Arif untuk meneruskan hujaian saya di dalam bahasa Inggeris.
Ya, dibenarkan. Sila teruskan.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, may I introduce the petitioner, Kuan Kelly. The petitioner was born on 28 August 1996 in Kuala Lumpur and is the second child in the family. Motivated by her desire to speak out for her right and inspired by Mr. Murari, petitioner has set her mind on becoming a lawyer since she was 18. She aspired to provide legal representations to those disadvantaged and to voice for the vulnerable groups in the society. The petitioner read law at the University of Essex, where she graduated with the second-class honour upper divisions. The petitioner continued to pursue her bar study at BPP Leeds Law School, where she received the grade of very competent. Applying what she learns in advocacy classes, she participated in pro bono activities in the UK to fight for the refugees' rights from them being evicted. Upon completion of her bar studies, the petitioner commenced her pupillage in Mrs. Mohananda's partnership. Under the guidance of Mr. Mohanandas Kanagasabal, Mr. Samu Bari Manaf, and Miss Mazura binti Muhammad Amin. Today, the petitioner wishes to take this opportunity to express her utmost gratitude to her family. She would like to thank her parents, grandmother, and extended family for their unwavering support and encouragement, without which she would not have been able to achieve any of the milestones in her life today. Her parents never ceased to believe in her, even in the face of failure, or constantly push her to achieve great heights in life. The petitioner would like to thank her soulmate for always being her support and encouragement. The petitioner would also like to thank her pupil master, Miss Mazura binti Muhammad Amin, for providing her the opportunities and guidance throughout her pupillage. The petitioner is also grateful to Mr. Yo Ziwa and Ms. Tay Shejin, who have been mentors to the petitioner that are patient and are very willing to provide her with guidance and opportunities during her paralegal tenure at Mrs. Yo Shim Sel and Lei Kwan. The petitioner would like to especially thank her friends, colleagues, and her beloved pub for always being there for her to make the tough time more bearable. The petitioner is also extremely grateful to Ms. Tay Shejin, her mover today, who has been kindly agreed to take time out of a busy schedule to move her call. Yang Arif, I believe that the petitioner is a fit and proper person to be admitted and enrolled as an advocate and solicitor of this Honourable High Court. I believe all the petitioner's papers are in order and that my learned friends from the Attorney General Chambers, the Bar Council, and the Kuala Lumpur Bar Committee respectively have no objection to this motion. On that note, I humbly move the Honourable Court to admit and enroll the petitioner, Kong Kelly, as an advocate and solicitor of the High Court of Malaya. Thank you, my Lord.
Ada bantahan ya, Arif?
Majlis Peguam Malaysia tiada bantahan, Yang Arif.
Jawatan Kuasa Peguam Kuala Lumpur tidak ada bantahan, Yang Arif.
Dengan kuasa yang diberikan kepada saya di bawah Akta Profession Undang-Undang 1976, Mahkamah dengan ini menerima masuk Kong Keh Lee untuk didaftarkan sebagai Peguam Bela dan Peguam Cara Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya pohon kebenaran Yang Arif bahawa petitioner untuk menjubahkan sendiri. Terima kasih Yang Arif.
Ya, dipersilakan.
Thank you, my Lord.
Yes, welcome.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, petition ke-7 WA 182012/2020 P7, sila perkenalkan diri dahulu.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, nama saya Imran bin Muhammad, Pempetisyen ke-7.
Silakan M7.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya Nur Atika binti Mat Ali hadir bagi pihak Pempetisyen ke-7, Imran bin Muhammad Amin bersama-sama rakan bijaksana saya wakil dari Jabatan Peguam Negara, Majlis Peguam Malaysia dan Jabatan Kuasa Peguam Kuala Lumpur seperti mana yang telah diperkenalkan sebentar tadi. Yang Arif, sebelum saya mengusulkan pendengaran permohonan Pempetisyen yang memohon untuk diterima masuk sebagai Peguam Bela dan Peguam Cara Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya, izinkan saya memperkenalkan latar belakang Pempetisyen terlebih dahulu. Pada tanggal 17 Oktober 1995, Pempetisyen dilahirkan dalam keluarga kepada pasangan Dr. Muhammad Amin bin Muhammad Surah dan Puan Rohana Nurhana bin Khairun, dan menjadi anak ke-10 daripada 11 milik pasangan tersebut. Pempetisyen telah mendapat pendidikan awal bagi peringkat sekolah di Sekolah Rendah Islam Iraq dan juga Sekolah Menengah Islam Iraq. Sepanjang tempoh sekolah menengah, Pempetisyen sangat aktif dengan pidato dan berdebat di dalam bahasa Inggeris, bahkan dilantik sebagai Presiden Klub. Di atas nasihat ibu kesayangan beliau yang memahami bakat berdebat anak beliau, Pempetisyen telah memohon dan diterima masuk bagi melanjutkan pelajaran di Universiti Teknologi Mara Shah Alam di dalam aliran undang-undang. Dengan sokongan daripada kedua-dua ibu bapa, keluarga dan rakan-rakan, Pempetisyen akhirnya berjaya menggenggam segulung ijazah sarjana muda undang-undang, menjadi yang pertama di dalam keluarga Pempetisyen yang memegang ijazah tersebut. Seterusnya bermula dari 8 Disember 2020 sehingga 8 September 2020, Pempetisyen telah menjalani latihan dalam Kamal di Tuan Eza Ilya dan Associate di bawah bimbingan dan tunjuk ajar Puan Nik Nur Ezah binti Muhammad Arifin, terutama dalam bidang jual beli hartanah ataupun lebih dikenali sebagai conveyancing. Dengan bantuan barisan peguam di dalam firma tersebut, Pempetisyen juga telah didedahkan dan diajar dengan ilmu dalam bidang tugas lain seperti litigasi umum, jenayah, korporat dan syariah. Sesungguhnya ilmu dan pengalaman yang diperolehi tersebut adalah sesuatu yang berharga bagi diri Pempetisyen. Yang Arif, pada hari yang bersejarah ini, Pempetisyen ingin memanjatkan rasa syukur kepada Allah di atas segala kemudahan dan rezeki yang telah dikurniakan kepada Pempetisyen sehingga ke hari ini. Pada hari ini juga Pempetisyen ingin mendedikasikan setinggi-tinggi penghargaan dan ucapan terima kasih kepada individu tersebut. Pertama sekali kepada kedua ibu bapa Pempetisyen, Dr. Muhammad Amin bin Muhammad Surah dan Puan Rohana Nurhana binti Khairun yang sentiasa bersama Pempetisyen di saat susah dan senang dan tidak pernah jemu mendoakan yang terbaik untuk Pempetisyen dari dahulu sehingga ke hari ini. Tidak lupa juga kepada kesemua adik-beradik Pempetisyen iaitu Aisyah, Aiman, Kausar, Su'aib, Sulafa, Muhsin, Rayyan, Siddiq, Sofiyah dan Afdal Zofran yang turut memberi sokongan moral dan juga kewangan untuk Pempetisyen meneruskan perjalanan dalam kerjaya yang dipilih. Keduanya kepada seluruh warga Tuan Izzah Ilya dan Associate iaitu Puan Nik Nur Izzah barisan rakan kongsi firma, Puan Ilya Atikah, Encik Farhin Ikmal dan Encik Farhan Haziq, barisan peguam-peguam yang tidak lokek dengan ilmu, Cik Nurul Izzah, Cik Siti Nur Izzati, Puan Zawi Najah dan Puan Nur Hayati setinggi-tinggi diucapkan atas tunjuk ajar dan bimbingan selama 9 bulan Pempetisyen menjalani latihan dalam kamar. Tidak lupa juga kepada insan-insan yang menjadi tulang belakang Tuan Izzah dan Ilya, Cik Junaidah dan Puan Intan yang telah banyak memudahkan urusan Pempetisyen sepanjang berada di Tuan Izzah, Ilya dan Associate. Seterusnya kepada pihak jawatan kuasa Peguam Negeri Selangor, Barisan Peguam-Peguam Negeri Selangor serta seluruh pegawai dan kaki tangan Mahkamah Kuala Lumpur, sekalum penghargaan dan ucapan terima kasih didedikasikan atas kebaikan dan pertolongan yang telah diberikan kepada Pempetisyen dalam apa jua urusan yang terlibat. Seterusnya, Pempetisyen ingin berterima kasih kepada rakan-rakan beliau yang sedia membantu beliau sepanjang perjalanan beliau. Bagi menjimatkan masa Mahkamah, Pempetisyen hanya ingin menamakan beberapa rakan beliau yang telah membantu sepanjang perjalanan beliau. Nadira Natasha, Fatah Suhaimi, Jasmine Haslan, Nurashi Fahani, Umar Muzaffar, Arzuddin Hanafi, Idris, Zulfaruk, Ashraf dan Haziq. Dan juga rakan yang tidak dapat dinamakan yang setia membantu petisyen. Akhir sekali, Pempetisyen amat berterima kasih kepada pensyarah UiTM dan semua pihak yang terlibat secara langsung dan tidak langsung dalam membantu Pempetisyen dan berada bersama-sama Pempetisyen sepanjang perjalanan ini. Yang Arif, saya percaya bahawa Pempetisyen merupakan seorang yang berkelayakan menurut Akta Profesi Undang-Undang 1976. Saya juga percaya bahawa segala surat cara Pempetisyen adalah dalam keadaan teratur dan rakan-rakan bijaksana saya yang mewakili badan-badan berkenaan tidak mempunyai bantahan terhadap petisyen ini. Oleh yang demikian, saya dengan rendah hati dan hormatnya memohon perintah daripada Mahkamah yang mulia agar Pempetisyen Imran bin Muhammad Amin diterima masuk sebagai Peguam Bela dan Peguam Cara Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya.
Tiada bantahan, ya Arif?
Majlis Peguam Malaysia tiada bantahan, ya Arif.
Jawatan Kuasa Peguam Kuala Lumpur tidak ada bantahan, ya Arif.
Dengan kuasa yang diberikan kepada saya di bawah Akta Profesi Undang-Undang 1976, Mahkamah dengan ini menerima masuk Imran bin Muhammad Amin untuk didaftarkan sebagai Peguam Bela dan Peguam Cara Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya juga memohon kebenaran daripada Mahkamah untuk Pempetisyen menjubahkan dirinya sendiri.
Ya, dipersilakan.
Terima kasih, Arif.
Ya, sama-sama.
Terima kasih.
Sama-sama.
Terima kasih kepada kesemua wakil jabatan dan peguam pengusul. Hanya diucapkan kepada semua Pempetisyen yang telah didaftaraikan sebagai Peguam Bela dan Peguam Cara Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya. Diminta sekali lagi diingatkan agar tuan-puan kekal di kedudukan masing-masing dan tidak menutup video walaupun setelah selesai ucapan dari Yang Arif Hakim. Terima kasih. Seterusnya ucapan dari Yang Arif Hakim.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera dan selamat pagi. Pertamanya, Mahkamah ingin mengambil kesempatan ini untuk merakamkan ucapan terima kasih kepada semua pihak, terutamanya wakil-wakil daripada Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri Peguam Negara Malaysia, Majlis Peguam Malaysia, Jawatan Kuasa Peguam Kuala Lumpur dan Selangor, serta semua peguam pengusul yang sudi hadir di perbicaraan pada pagi ini. Saya juga ingin mengambil kesempatan ini untuk merakamkan ucapan terima kasih kepada ibu bapa, keluarga, rakan-rakan para pempetisyen dan semua pihak yang sudi meluangkan masa untuk hadir secara maya bagi menyaksikan perbicaraan kita yang disiarkan secara langsung melalui sidang video pada pagi ini. Tidak lupa juga saya ingin mengambil kesempatan ini untuk merakamkan ucapan terima kasih dan syabas kepada semua tenaga pengajar iaitu masters dan firma-firma Peguam Bela dan Peguam Cara yang telah membimbing dan mendidik pempetisyen sehingga menjadi peguam pada pagi ini. Siti Nabila binti Tahir Mahmud, Chan Wai Ling, Eng Hui Wen, Abdul Rahman bin Zakaria, Che Wei Yan, Kwong Teh Lee dan Imran bin Muhammad Amin. Di kesempatan ini, saya ingin merakamkan ucapan syabas dan tahniah kerana telah sebentar tadi diterima masuk sebagai Peguam Bela dan Peguam Cara Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya. Being called to the bar is a significant event in your life. It is a rite of passage to becoming a lawyer, and it is the most dignified and ceremonial profession in the world. You are now officially and effectively become the members of the Malaysian Bar. I must extend my warmest congratulations, and as I say that, I share the same pride that you see in the faces of your loved one, parents, family members, and masters. The success you have achieved in being admitted to the High Court of Malaya is not yours alone. A special tribute must be given to your families, particularly your parents, who, in one way or another, be it financially or otherwise, supported you and gave you their succor as you endeavored to become a lawyer. It may be fair to say your achievements are in some ways their achievements. So please take the opportunity after this ceremony to thank them for their support and their patience. Ladies and gentlemen, as a young and new lawyer, you have much to learn to gain knowledge and experience on the practical aspect of the law and in the advocacy skills, especially in this era of advanced technology and a fast-paced environment. Nothing comes easy. There will be frustrations as you come to grip with the realities of your professional works. You may have to deal with difficult clients. You might lam up with voluminous bundles of documents and research materials. You may have to burn the midnight oil to get things done on time and possibly sleepless nights on some occasions. There might also be other seemingly insurmountable obstacles. All these are part and parcel of the profession. but given time and experience, I'm sure you will learn to take them in your own stride. Great success can only be achieved through toil and sweat. I must also tell you that you have a heavy responsibility in representing your client in court. You are expected to perform your duties to the best of your abilities to make sure that your client's interest is protected. It is therefore important that you maintain the high standard of the profession and uphold the principles of honesty, integrity, and professionalism. The trust and duty that you bear on your shoulder is a noble one that can even save a person's life. On another note, you must have been fully aware of the changes that are happening in the way how courts are managing cases nowadays. We see more and more court hearings and trials that are being conducted through online video conferencing. It is a challenge that we have to endure in order to stay relevant in the current situation. You should be adept at using technology to enable you to carry out your duties effectively. Without embracing the knowledge on the use of IT, you will probably find that your tasks even more difficult to be carried out. That being said, you may feel pressured and weighed down at times, but rest be assured that your journey and your path will be one of the most memorable experiences of your life. The need and the desire for truth and justice should be embodied in your mind and soul. On that note, let me conclude by congratulating all of you once again, and it is a pleasure to welcome you on board, and I look forward to seeing you in court someday. With the hashtag of stay home, stay safe, stay healthy, mahkamah dengan ini ditangguhkan. Sekian, terima kasih.
Much obliged, my lord.
Diminta tuan-puan kekal di video masing-masing kerana ada sesi fotografi. Boleh adjust kedudukan. POJ kami dah ready. POJ. POJ kami dah ready. Terima kasih kepada Wakil Peguam Negara, Puan Aisyah Falina binti Abdullah, Wakil Majlis Peguam Encik Leong Liu Chow,